Bhakti Path Priyayate Durlabha Krishna Bhakti Ati Sarvakarini. So Hare Krishna. Today we will read Bhagavad Gita 4.14. As you'll recall in the previous verse in 4.13, Krishna was talking about Chaturvarnyam, about the four divisions of society. But society has interpreted that as the caste system, which is totally incorrect. Krishna was just talking about that there are four divisions. Based upon the division that you belong to, those are the actions that we should be performing based upon the division that we belong to. That is the action we need to perform. And based upon those actions, then those are our duties. So this way there will be no confusion about what we should be doing, what we should not be doing. Right? Like our action today in the corporate world, there is so much politics everywhere. Not just in the US or not just in the India. Every single entity, there's a lot of politics. Now, it is our responsibility, it is our duty, right? Whether we get involved in that or not. Our duty says that we just perform the work to the best of our abilities with full honesty. Right? The politics and all of that comes in. So now, whether it is part of our duty or not, we should not worry about that. Because our action should be tied to our duty. Whether the other person thinks that way or not, that's not what we should be worried about. Right? Whether we should do politics or not, that our duty is to go work. And when the politics comes in, or when anything else comes in, all that is meant to be with that is that the other person is performing their karma. And when we do not respond, we are performing our duty, our dharma. So that is what Krishna was describing about the four divisions of human society. And based upon that, we have prescribed duties, and based upon those prescribed duties, that's how we should perform our actions. So here in 4.14, Krishna is continuing that there is no work that affects me, nor do I aspire for the fruits of action. That means whatever Krishna performs, it does not affect him at all. There's no karma because Krishna is transcendental. He's the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And in the fourth chapter only, what did we read? That one who understands Krishna to be divine, to be transcendental, will not take birth again. So if someone is already transcendental, they are divine, they are not from this material world. They don't manifest in this material world because of their karma. Right? They manifest out of their mercy. So the word Krishna doesn't have karma. Right? But still, in order to uphold the rules of society, Krishna sometimes shows that how he actually does accept the karma when who was that Dhritarashtra's wife had cursed Krishna that your whole lineage will end because you have destroyed my 100 sons. Krishna accepted that curse. And in fact, when Krishna was there as Lord Ram taking Bali Maharaj half of the power when he attacked him from behind, right? That was the same time king was reborn and he shot an arrow at Krishna's lotus feet. Right? Why? Because Krishna, out of his mercy, accepted and performed all of these pastimes. So Krishna does not have any karma. People say that something happened bad to Krishna's family or to Krishna's lineage or to Dwarka. It sank under the water because of the karma, because of the curse he received. Krishna over here is making it very clear that no work, no actions affect him. Right? And further, nor do I aspire for the fruits of the action. Krishna is not saying that I only do something because I want a fruit. And one who understands this truth about me also does not become entangled in the fruitive reactions of work. A lot of times we say that I tried so hard. I should have gotten this. I should have gotten this material benefit. I should have gotten this much money. I should have gotten this bigger project. I should have gotten job at this other company. Right? All of these things we start saying because I worked so hard. I gave it my best. I was practicing for this my entire life, and now I did not get it. But one who understands that ultimately Krishna is the doer of everything, and that we should not be aspiring for the fruits. We should just perform our action and leave it based upon our duty. And one who understands this, right, will not become entangled in the fruitive reactions of the work. Because today, all of us, everyone, even when someone goes to a sadhu, to a saint, they're going to solve some problem, not to hear about the supreme truth, not to understand who is God, who is Krishna, what is the goal of our life, why have we received this valuable human body. Everyone is going to fulfill their desires. Right? What are they going to fulfill? That, oh, my daughter is not getting married, my son is not getting married, my knee is hurting. Why? I don't have money. I don't, my family doesn't have a place to live. All of these things, we think that they will say some mantra or they will shower their blood or they keep their hand on our head and we think everything will be resolved. That is like into going to the last step of a treasure hunt and finding the treasure. But instead of actually taking that treasure from there, right, you just pick up the box and come empty. We have received this valuable human birth. Why? To chant Krishna's name, to understand who is Krishna. Like I was saying, a lot of people use, we were discussing a few weeks ago that somebody asked the question that what do you think is the purpose of this human life? They were not talking from a scriptural perspective or religious perspective or spiritual perspective or anything. Right? One person said just, I should have more good deeds. Is to have more good deeds when we pass away than bad deeds. Another person said it is to reproduce. Another person said it is to leave the world a better place. Today, everyone is so confused. And Krishna has given us his causeless mercy. And he's making us understand all of these things. Why? So that we can go back to him, go back to Godhead. Because even when our children go away for the weekend or to college for a few months, we start missing them. And we all are the part and parcel of Krishna. We are not here to gather all of this material wealth and build an empire. We definitely need the money. We need the wealth. It's the Kali Yuga. We need to take care of our families. But to just run behind that wealth as the ultimate goal of life, that is not our goal. Right? Once there was a hunter. He went into the wild safari in Kenya. In Masai Mara, they call it, and they have the full wild safari where they take you in a truck and it's all open. You cannot hunt over there while you're going on this wild safaris and everything. But we'll just pretend that this hunter over there went. So he got over there. He then got down from the truck and he began to walk around looking for a lion. Now a lion came right in front of him. And he looked around and he noticed he had forgotten his gun in the car. Now the hunter, of course, they hunt the animals. Right now the tiger, the lion is looking at the hunter is looking at the lion. The lion says, right, the lion will think that, okay, now you are my dinner for today. I was so hungry. I was trying to hunt for something, but you are the hunter and now you became the hunted. So the hunter doesn't have a gun. He realizes this. Now, what will he tell the lion? Will he tell him, okay, wait, here's my license. I have a gun. Let me go to the truck and get it. No, he cannot. Even the lion will laugh that you are here right in front of me. You are powerless. I can eat you. I will become full. I will not be hungry. Right? What are you showing me a license for? Even the lion will start laughing. So similarly, when Yamraj comes, the servants of the god of death come to take our soul out of this body. What will we say? Wait, wait, wait. Here's my degree. Wait, wait. Look at this bank statement. Look at the amount of money I have. Wait, look at my certificates from college. I was honors. I did this. I did that. Right? What will we show? Wait, wait, wait. Look at my pay stub. Look at how much money I make. Right? That is like that hunter who's standing in front of the lion and saying, look at my license. All of this paperwork won't matter in the end. Again, all of this is absolutely necessary to live successfully, to live properly in this world. Because how much money should we have? We should have दाता इतना दीजिए जामे कुटुंब समा मैं भी भूखा ना रहूं ना मेरा संत भूखा जा. Right? We should have enough money that we can take care of our family. Right? We can go on vacations. You can spend money, and you at the same time also can perform seva of the sadhus, of our Guru Maharaj, of our spiritual master. Anything more than that, that you think that I'm going to leave money for my children, for my grandchildren, my great grandchildren. We don't even know the way this is progressing, whether the children in the next generation even have a wedding or not. And will they have even kids or not? We're sitting and planning that we will leave this for them. And remember, if the children are well educated, they are raised well, they have good qualities, right? They're surrendered to Krishna. Then why do we need to leave anything for them? Krishna will take care of them. And on the opposite end, if our children are spoiled, they do not listen to us, they have no sense, no direction of what they want to do with their life. And if you leave money for them, even if they might waste it, and there's no use of leaving that money for them either. So again, when the servants of the god of death, when Yamraj comes, and if we start pulling out all of these papers, bank balances, these stock certificates, right, brokerage account balance, my 401k balance, or that look at my list, I have to finish all these things today, now don't interrupt me. They will not listen. They will simply care about whether you have a gun or not, just like that lion cares about whether the hunter has a gun or not. If the lion would have seen a gun in the hunter's hand, he wouldn't have even dared come in front of him. And when the servants of God, God of death, when Yamraj's servants, the Yamdutas, when they see the Harinam Mala in our hand, when they see that this person has chanted Krishna's name, right? They see that gun in the form of the holy name in us. They do not even dare come in front of us. Why? Because the Vishnu Dutas are coming. Right? And Yamraj is ordered in the sixth canto of the Bhagavatam. He has ordered that my dear servants do not even go close to anyone who is chanting the Krishna's holy name. Right? Why? Because they are very dear to Krishna. You will be defeated when that is the Katha of Ajamal in the sixth canto in the third chapter and 29 shlok, 6.3.29. Yamraj ordered his servants, my dear servants, please bring to me only those sinful persons who do not use their tongues to chant the holy name and qualities of Krishna, whose hearts do not remember the lotus feet of Krishna even once, and whose heads do not bow down even once before Lord Krishna. Send me those who do not perform their duties towards Vishnu which are the only duties in human life. Please bring me all such fools and rascals. Only if we do not do all of this, then Yamraj comes. Because when Yamraj went to take Ajamal, when he was leaving his body, he kept on calling his son. And with the blessings of sadhus and saints, his Ajamal's wife had named their son Narayan. So he kept on calling Narayan, Narayan, Narayan. And when the Yamadutas, they were taking out his soul, immediately the Vishnu Dutas came, right? And they literally kicked away the Yamdutas. The Yamdutas were like, went back to Yamraj. But is there someone bigger than you? How did these people come? Yamraj asked for their descriptions. And when they described, Yamraj told them, he told them this exact thing that Yamraj ordered his servants. Right? So let us all chant every day because that is our only duty. Right? Over here also it says, send me those who do not perform their duties towards Vishnu, which are the only duties on human life. So forget about the four castes, the four divisions of society, everything, right? Because our only duty in this Kali Yuga is to chant and to go back to Godhead. With that, we'll end here and then we'll continue tomorrow. Before we end, we'll chant together Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Shri Radha Vrindavan Chandra Bihari Lal Ki Jai Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे हरे कृष्ण